Yo, what's going on? You're tuning in to Mario Ramone LA, and today we're going to have real talk. This video was inspired by a dinner that I had with a girlfriend last night. This girlfriend is a millionaire, and I don't say that to say, oh my goodness, I'm hanging with millionaires or nothing like that, because that's hers, not mine. Okay? I say that to say it was just a refreshing talk. And when I say that it was refreshing, sometimes you need to surround yourself around people that you want to be like, not necessarily to take pictures and selfies and all that crazy mess, but to absorb their method of thinking and how they got there. Not just to just sit down and have cocktails and fall all over the place. We actually had a very quiet dinner on her pool, by her pool, just chilling and talking. And basically, she makes you think. She'll ask you questions and things like that and make you think about your life and just everything. And in return, she'll answer your questions, and you know I have questions, right? Okay, so she and I, we do real talk, and we try and do it once a week out by the pool and just talk and break down, and we can cry if we want to and hug and everything. It's really a spiritual conversation. So last night we were talking, and she just broke it down. She was like, look, in a minute, like middle class is going to be eliminated, abolished, extinct, terminated, middle class. And she was like, there's going to be rich and there's going to be poor. Decide, like pick a side and stay on it. And that hit me like a brick wall. Like it was like, whoa, whoa. And of course, the older you get, the less you want to work. You would hope that you're in a place where you can make your money work for you instead of, starting off at the playing field at, a certain age and then you have to work your butt off. But she and I talked, and that's exactly what I did because I was in a whole nother field for years, for actually seems like half of my life, but it was 16 years. I was in a whole nother field. I was at the top of my game, and I was with uh, my job that I was at the top of my game. I've been there like 9 years, and it was amazing. It was an amazing ride, of course, because I wouldn't have been on a ride if it wasn't amazing. I enjoyed every moment, but there was just like something missing, and the openness in the company that I was in and how much fun they had made me remember the fun that I used to have when I was in like entertainment industry and things like that. So it made me miss it. And once you're an artist, you're always an artist. And so what I did is I just reinvented my artistry. And I took it from like dance and choreography. That's why you see all the dance videos that I do, Mario Ramone Dance on YouTube. And because I love dance and I just feel it in my bones, my body, and everything. But who wants to be like a 90-year-old dancer or a choreographer? You know what I'm gonna do? Pull up in a wheelchair, be like, okay, y'all, touche your tails and a releve. Like, who's doing that? Yeah. So I mean, for me, I just didn't want to do it. There's a whole lot of people pulling up in an electric wheelchair and giving it to you the way you like it. And they're choreographed in 2 hour pieces. Okay. So, but I'm just saying for me, knees be hurting. Keeping it real. There's a lot of, different things you have to do to maintain that lifestyle. And so I changed, and I went more towards corporate and I succeeded, like I said, for 16 years. And then I just did something crazy. It was like I had to follow like my heart. And my heart said, come to LA and work on your comedy. Now, I'm not one of those people who think I can get a microwave fix, like think I'm going to get it fast or anything like that. So, and this is the conversation we're having because she's like, why did you move to LA? And then I'm telling her, and she's like, no, but why? Like, did you come here to see palm trees? Like, she makes you think, did you come here to see palm trees and then leave? Like, make a couple of people laugh. She was like, if you came here to do comedy, whatever it is that you came here to do, don't play. Like, and I'm like, Yes, ma'am. And so I'm thinking, what can I do every day to better the situation of me moving to LA and doing comedy? And of course, I've called every comedy club from here to Wichita, Kansas, and I've tried to get on and different things like that, and also searching for a comedy agent. So I actually emailed and spoke with a couple of agents. Right now, I am a free agent, but I am looking for representation. Okay, because you have to have an agent here in LA. But I do want the right agent, you know? I want somebody who understands like my comedy. You know, everybody has a different form of comedy, and if you watch my videos, I am consistent. I do make you think outside the box, and it is different. And I do create scenarios. I don't just go on what's on television and talk about it all the time. So it is a different, brand of comedy, and I can act my ass off as well. FYI. So watch out for that. But the conversation, I was like, okay, so I'm gonna have to even hit it harder, and keep staying on the comedy clubs until I get an agent that can actually get me in the door. Once I get in the door, it's on. It's kind of like once somebody let your mother cook greens at their party, it's over. Like once I get my damn foot in the door and I get on, because I've been on the stage and I perform, but like once I get on the circuit, oh, it's on like popcorn and hot sauce, right? So, um, so we were just talking about the three things that you need: determination, focus, and drive. Because no matter what, she was like, you have to have a sacrifice in getting things. And I was like, I know you have to do sit ups to get a six pack. Nothing comes to you for free. So the sacrifice that I made was I left like I said, the comfort of my work, which nothing is promised. The company could have sold or anything. So but I did. It was security, and my place where I laid my head, all my family and friends. So I'm like, okay, I gave all that up and I moved to LA, a foreign nation, because this is a different country. Let's be real. LA is a different country, okay? And learning my way and everything, and not only working my ass off trying to hit comedy clubs and things like that, but there is a certain method of thinking you have to have, and you do have to network, and you have to network with the right people. And it's not saying that you just have to surround yourself around the right people. You don't want to waste your time hanging around people who just want to go to the club just to go to the club and listen to songs that you hear on the radio. You want to hang around like-minded people and do the things that they do, the habits, and I think you guys can come together and work it out, And for me, she said, well, what would you do if I gave you $2 million right now? I was like, girlfriend, giving it to me the way I like it. She said, if I gave you $2 million right now, what would you do? And I said, well, the first million I would put it in the bank and I would just live off the interest of that. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It's just go over there. And the other million, I would probably buy like a $300,000 house, but maybe it like the ones that go into foreclosure. Let's keep it real, and they may be selling it for 180 or something like that, or 200. I would buy that house and I would pay the taxes up for like 10 years. And after that, I definitely would probably, let me see, I would get a studio, a dance studio, half dance studio, half recording studio, and I would rent it out to aspiring artists, or maybe a dance teacher who doesn't want to sign a contract with a dance studio, and they could come here and rent it for make $30 an hour or something like that. Put some curtains up there, fabulous floors and fierce mirrors and a sound system that'll kill somebody. So that's what I would do. And then with the other, I would just pay my tithes through helping my family, friends, and even people that I don't know. So I even do that now. So that's not a far stretch, So That's what I would do. And so I talked to her and I asked her questions. So you'll have to see the question. I'm gonna do a part two of this video. It's just too much right now, right? Sometimes you can get too full. You know what I'm saying? Like, and full on life and spirituality and things like that. And it's just been a really spiritual week, and it's been a great week. And I will just see you guys next time. Okay, your boy is working hard, so never fear that. I'm going to be working hard. And if you can't, I'm going to do a major show on the 7th of November. I'm going to give you more literature on that. Actually, I'm going to post it on this video once I get the address and everything. But it's a major show here in LA. And it's my first time doing a show like this. So I'm like, oh my God, like really, like my jokes that used to work in Georgia, they definitely are not jokes that work in LA. And it's not that I found that out the hard way. When you're a good artist and you do country music, you don't perform it at a rock thing. You take your country music and you put some guitar and you put some rock in it and then you sing it. So I just have to, tweak my comedy just a bit. Because like I said, what worked in Atlanta doesn't necessarily work in LA, right? You can't put chocolate in grits, but it does work on ice cream. All right, so it works on one thing, doesn't work on something else, and just keep that in mind. I do a lot of these videos for my nieces and nephews, so you can have a point of reference and know that you come from a strong background and everything. So definitely take the knowledge that I give you, meaning don't hang around people who just won't go to the club and just sit down, let you see their tennis shoes. Go out and think of a business or something. Sell sandals online, sell t-shirts online, do something more than that, okay? And keep yourself surrounded by entrepreneurs, okay? Because millionaires think differently, they eat differently, and they have different habits. It's not a bad thing, but it's keeping it real, all right? Like I said, we're going to have a real talk. I'll see you guys next time. I'm Mario Ramone, LA.